हर सांस जो मैं लूं, हर सांस।
Sadhguru, can you share something on how to build goodwill and manage perceptions?
So how to build goodwill? I was doing a program for one of the top, really one of the largest multinational company in the world, top 25 executives. It's a two-day event. I had 9 volunteers with me. Isha Foundation is a completely volunteer-run organization. And these 9 volunteers were managing everything for the program, and on the second day, one of these executives asked me, "Sadhguru, where do you get such people?" Because they are always looking for attrition, Where do you get such people? I said, "You don't get them, you got to make them." "How do you make them?" I said, "You have to make them fall in love with you." "Oh, how do we do that?" I said, "First you must fall in love with them." Then they say, "Oh, they don't pay us for that." So that's all it is. So, you cannot build goodwill. You have to exude goodwill. If you offer it to everybody, then it comes back to you in many ways. But you don't worry whether it comes back to you or not. This should be your way of living. This should be a way of being, that you naturally include everybody in everything that you are. Some will respond, some will not respond, and it's fine, it's their choice. But as far as you're concerned, there's no choice. You have fallen in love with everybody. For them, they can choose still, but after some time, they'll lose their choice. They'll have no choice. If you continue to be like this, you will see after some time they have no choice at all. Initially, they act like they have a choice, but after a while, they'll have no choice. So don't try to build goodwill. See, when I say fall in love with something, all I'm saying is, what you refer to as love is just a certain pleasantness of your emotion. Emotion is a very powerful thing. Though people talk all intellectual nonsense, still world is driven by human emotion. Yes? Isn't it so? Who gets elected is still driven by emotion, isn't it? Who is popular in the country or in the world is still driven by emotion, isn't it? People that you have never set your eyes upon, they're the people you're in love with. Please see. Yes? You see an Amitabh Bachchan or a Tendulkar or a Brad Pitt or somebody, or maybe Angelina Jolie, I'm sorry, I'm leaving that. You are in love with people that you have never seen, because that is the nature of your emotion. So emotion is a powerful tool. So if you can manage a steady sweetness of your emotion, you're in love with everything around you. If you're like this, people can't help it, they'll fall. This is not a trick, this is a way of being. This is an intelligent way to exist, because whether they fall in love with you or not, your life is very pleasant and sweet. Whether somebody loves you or not doesn't make a difference. It is just that you are loving that makes your life very pleasant. So goodwill, there is no trick to build goodwill. That is called cunning, There is no trick. You just be like this. Those who respond will respond, those who don't. What is the problem?
Sadhguru, this question is from Anup. Namaskaram, Sadhguru. I have done my inner engineering and I wanted to recommend it to my family as well. However, due to the lockdown, we are considering the inner engineering online option instead. Can you please shed some light about inner engineering online and its benefits?
Oh, why did you wait till lockdown? If you were immensely benefited by inner engineering, why did you wait so long to give it to your family? Now that you're locked up with your family, now you want them transformed.
I appreciate the intent. But really, if you have really imbibed inner engineering, in its essence, your family need not go through it. You go through it. By your very presence, you can transform. Obviously, such a thing has not happened, so they must go through it. Fortunately, the preparatory part of inner engineering is online, available online also. So let them do it. What are the benefits? Well, this… we can't call this vanavas. What is the traditional word for a lockdown? Maybe there is no word. Anyway, you're homebound. This homebound experience for the next few weeks will become pleasant for you if all of them go through inner engineering online. Because inner engineering online is that part. Inner engineering process by itself involves the body, the mind, emotion and energy. What we need to do with the body and energy, we will have to do direct because that's a kind of a transmission, that is not a teaching. But what we do with mind and emotion is a kind of a teaching that you can experience online. For most human beings, if the way they think and feel changes, you will see there is a tremendous change in their life. If right now, if you can think of what you want, not compulsively about something else, you would naturally be blissful. If right now you can keep your emotions very pleasant, oh, your home would be so pleasant. So all the psychological and emotional benefits which naturally translates into social behavior, these benefits are there. The energetic dimension and the physical aspect, well, that needs to be done as direct transmission, that will not be taught online because there are many implications to that. The Shambhavi Mahamudra, you have to learn separately, but inner engineering online will transform the way you think and feel. Most human beings think this itself is ultimate transformation. If somebody can think differently and feel differently and they become pleasant human beings, people normally start saying, he's a spiritual person, he's so wonderful. No, 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 he's just a regular human being. Others are still evolving. If a human being is conscious, thinks what he wants, not compulsively, and holds his emotion the way he wants, this is just a human being. This is not something, he attained to something, no. He's just a human being. Others who cannot even think the way they want, feel the way they want, there's an evolutionary issue. So this evolutionary issue can be handled within the family with the inner engineering online program and in the country and in the world.